Hey guys, I am, yeah, obviously in a towel. I don't know if you noticed. No makeup and an unmade bed behind me. And the reason why I chose to do the video right now looking like this was because I want you to know that we are seeking imperfections over this time. Nobody is going to be perfect at this. I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect, and we don't want perfect. We don't want perfect kids. We don't want to be a perfect parent. We want to be the parent that dances with our child. And I don't mean dances like having a dance show, figures out how to have that symbiotic relationship with your child. That's what we want. We don't want perfection. So don't put anybody else on a pedestal. Put yourself on a pedestal and trust your heart. Yeah, I put on the shirt. I was like, oh my goodness, we got to do a video. So today you are figuring out what your love language is of your kids. This helps with your spouse, with your brothers and sisters, with your friends, with your coworkers. This is a great way to figure out how they feel love because the way that you feel love is different than other people. So the way that you feel it and accept it is usually the way you give it, but sometimes it doesn't match with your kids or your spouse or your coworkers or whatever. So there are 5 different types. There's quality time, spending time together, acts of service where like, doing chores and stuff like that, physical touch, hug, squeeze, hands holding, rubbing of backs, gifts. They could be little gifts from the dollar store when you're talking about kids. Don't you love my bed? Will someone come and please make it? And also words of affirmation. So the way that I feel it, as an example, is words of affirmation. The way David feels it, my husband, is acts of service. The way Lily feels it is quality time. The way Grady feels it is physical touch. So we have 4 languages going on in our house. And so the goal is to figure out what their love language is, figure out what it is, and then fill up their bucket. So you have more in reserve and more in their bucket. So then when things do go awry, you have a storm, you kind of like have that bank account built up, that love cup filled up a little bit. So it's not so depleted, so they're not so quick to anger. They're not so quick to fall apart because you give them the wrong sippy cup color. Or they're not so, if you say no that they can't go out with their friends or you take their phone away, there's a little bit of a reserve built up in their bank account. So figure out what that is, and then during the calm waters, you want to fill it, fill it, fill it, fill it, fill it. Like I'm Lily's quality time, so I might just run up to Walgreens and take her with me for a 10-minute, 20-minute ride. I don't even need anything at Walgreens, but just let her like play in aisle 7, and I might get some, deodorant. So and then we're home, and it's like I just filled it up. Grady, hugs and kisses. He wants to be held a lot. Like we're walking in someplace. I want to pick you up. Okay, I'll pick you up and rub his back, and then I put him back down. So just figure out what that is. Fill it up during calm waters, and it will make such a difference. I'm so proud of you. I love you guys, and have a happy day.